What's up, everybody? This is me, Adira Pushpanganan, and you're watching The Crazy Mess. Today, we are going to do a memory box story time. It is something that I really wanted to do for a long time because I love to tell stories, and if you don't like to hear stories, you can go. You didn't go, right? Thank you for staying. You're the best. I'll be coming back with a lot of story times in the future, so do subscribe so that you can get entertained by my stories, and I'm really glad that I can share my life with you guys. Okay, let's get started. I have a bunch of things here, and I just think that I am such a useless person. I saved a lot of unwanted things. Yeah. The first few things that I have here is this, like bundles of chocolate covers. I am such a crazy person. I have chocolate covers of every brand, like Kit Kat, I don't know, Dairy Milk, Mango White. I think all these chocolates are given to me by some of my friends, and as birthdays or any special occasions, so that I wanted to save them as a memory. I don't do that now, but when I was a teenager, I used to collect all these things. This was surely a birthday gift. I remember who gave it to me. I'm not gonna say who. Yeah, not revealing the name because privacy issues. The very next weirdest thing you will ever see in my memory box is answer sheets. I'm such a weird person. And I remember why I collected this. So this was when I was in 9th standard. Okay, I got 16 out of 20, and I remember this was in my tuition class. Yeah, it says tuition class. And when this exam was taken, it was really tough, but I have studied. Okay, I studied for this one, and I got 16, and the rest of the class all got beaten up by the sir very badly, and I think me and 2 or 3 of them escaped the beating. So it was really memorable because I didn't got the beating, and I think he said, like, she got 16 and why you didn't get this marks, and I'm like, okay, that's great. Like, I got 16. Wow. And I boosted it all over my house. Like, I got 16 and the rest of the class got beaten up. Wow. I'm such a sadistic person when it comes to marks. I feel so irritated. I don't know what is this. Okay, this is some poem, and it's summary. I don't know why I saved it. Weirdo. This is another answer sheet. What is this? Yeah, this is also in 9th grade. Okay, I got 19 out of 20. So studious, by the way. I was not studious until I was 10th standard. I think I got good marks in my tuition class because I was scared of the beating. In school, they didn't beat us. I don't know why still I have them. Crazy. Another set of papers. Oh my god, something went into my eye. Okay. Admit cards. Yeah. I saved it because I want to remember the tension I went through when I thought that I didn't carry these to my exam halls. Yeah. So this is my 10th grade. Look at the picture. Oh my god, if you guys can see it, I don't know. It's a white sheet, so you cannot see it properly. I look stupid. So this is my +1. Even in this, I look crazy. I was so weird. I think this is my second year, like +2. Yeah. And the great news was I never expected to score 93% continuously in every public exam. Like I got 93%, 93.5 something on my 10th grade. Then I got 93 on my plus 1 and plus 2 with full A plus. I was studious then. Only on my plus 1 and plus 2 I was really studious. Then I went to my UG. I got irritated by so many things. I lost the touch of that. And then I went to Bangalore, and now I'm back on track, guys. I can. Such a boosting person, no? You guys might be thinking, oh, she got this much of marks. To all the cuties who are going to write the 10th grade, plus 1, plus 2, or any public exam, just relax. Don't take it as a stress. It's just going to give you a lot of pressure. Just relax. Study for like 6 hours. Do not go overboard with everything. Just sit, dedicate yourself for one subject, then revise. That's it. Don't like stress it out. Just spend time for yourself. Just meditate for a while or drink a lot of water. I used to sit idly in my room, either listening to music or just watching some random shows. Like that time Dil Dost Dance was a great show, so I used to watch that. Anything, any sort of thing. Just find yourself little bit of time, relax. And these online classes might be driving you crazy, but it's gonna be fine. It's just 10th grade, it's just 12th grade. It's not gonna end your life, okay? You'll pass, but please get good marks also. Your parents will kill me. Okay, the next bundle I have here is such a beautiful memory. Like I went to teach in a school as an intern, and the kids, they were so cute, they were so welcoming, they were so warm-hearted. There were like few age difference because nearly they are of my cousin's age, but I went there as a teacher, and these kids were amazing. They were so good, and at the end of the day we clicked a lot of pictures, and I told them to write something about me being a teacher, and they wrote so many good stuff. Like most of them were like, you are so sweet and all that stuff, because I'm an intern, I couldn't scold them properly. Yeah, if I were their regular teacher, I would have like given them few, because they were sometimes so irritating. Sorry kids, you guys might be saying this. Even they are in still touch, so, and most of them are really cute bundle of happiness. They are also in their 10th standard and 12th, so yeah, I expect you guys to be good, study hard, okay? I'm not gonna read them for you guys because it's personal. My kids were so lovely. Yeah, skipping it. I don't know why I have these pens in my memory box. I think I used these to write my 10th grade or 11th grade. I'm such a useless person. I saved all this. I have this sticker. Only one is left. Now I found this letter from one of my junior. She was like my favorite junior in my 10th grade. We met when I was in 10th and she was in 8th grade. So she used to call me PP. We are still in touch. Like we lost touch when I went to my higher studies, but later on, because of curtains, because of like the social media and all, we got in touch now. So yeah, she wrote so sad, like she misses me, and she's used to see my sister because she was in the same school, and her handwriting is one of the, I don't know if you guys can see it. Like, I'm not gonna show you the entire letter, it's kind of a personal one. But she's like, she misses me, she wants me to come back, she wants to talk to me a lot, all that stuff. I missed her so much back then because we used to be like this couples. We never knew about this LGBTQ that time because we were on 10th grade, no. So people used to call us couples because we used to hang out together. Like every interval she used to rush to my class, and we studied in a girls' school. So all my friends were like, "Oh, your lover came," and like, yeah, she's kind of. But back then we didn't knew like it was a thing, like, you know. But now when we say it, we feel like, oh shit. Yeah, but it was nice, you know. Studying in a girls' school was really fun with 90 girls as classmates. It was crazy. Like people couldn't believe it, but it was crazy. Now the thing is, you can see the cutouts of Deepika Padukone. I was obsessed with Deepika that I have. See? Pictures of Deepika. I was crazy obsessed. I got this paper from my school when I was so obsessing over Deepika Padukone, man. I was a great, I'm a great fan, but I lost that, you know, yeah, that phase of fandom. But that back then I used to have this Facebook account dedicated to her. I had this memory card full of her pictures. I have this laptop, phone, everything of her pictures. Still I have those pictures. I love her. My +1 friends used to, like, you know, mock me, calling me, you know, fake Deepika Padukone because I used to be in love with her. And I have these Vanida cutouts of jewelries. I don't know. Am I crazy? I have these literal cutouts. A lot of them. I have to rid of all this. Such a pataparki kind of a person. Final thing you'll find in my memory box is a bunch of cards, like birthday cards, Christmas cards, n number of cards. Seriously, look at this. I have. So back when I was in, in school, there was this tradition, oh yeah, like not a tradition, like it's kind of a celebration, like Christmas celebration in schools, where, you know, students take their secret Santa and give the other person gift. And me, don't come here. Me being such a lovely friend, I used to get a lot of Christmas cards for every friend of mine, and I used to give them to every single friend. I had a lot of friends. My dad spent a lot of money for this, but I was like that. And I used to get a lot of cards in return, and but some of them are from my friends, like, you know, small cards. This one is a birthday card. I'll show few of them. This one I got from Christy Chechi. She's been my roommate, my UG. Like, she was working. It was my 4th hostel, by the way, where I stayed for 1.5 years. I really loved that hostel. Oh God, this is another great memory. I found it in one of them. This is my 12th and 11th photograph, which completely got destroyed. My friends and classmates see this picture. Like, I showed this to you guys, they wanna kill me because nobody looks the same now. Nobody except Adira. My best friend Adira, she looks exactly the same. Like, she had no change. Other than that, many of them got married, many of them have kids. So it's kind of wonderful memory, but it got lost. So if I have to find the, you know, duplicate of this because it's a great memory. Cute, look at this. I don't even remember why they used to give me all this. I think they loved me. This one is one special card which is from my best friend Adira KK. If you have watched my best friend's wedding vlog, she's the another friend who's talking about my other friend who got married. and she sent me this card through post. And she have written like, I have buried you in my heart. Yes. Why? Did I die, you crazy beach, to bury me? I don't know. We were such kids. Okay, this is from my sister. Okay, so we used to spend our dad's money for each other. Like, we are crazy. And she got me a Valentine's Day card for my birthday. And she have written, no gold, no silver, match your worth. No candy, no teddy on this earth is good enough for this amazing person I know. One in all in one. By Chitnu, to my dear Ammu Chechi. Okay, my sister was really mushy back then, and this card says, our love is special. It's true. Literally, Abarna, you gave me a Valentine's Day card for my birthday. She's such a kid. Okay. So I got this card from Anjali, the one who wrote me letter. Oh, I have another letter from her. She used to write me letters. I told you she was my lover back then. Don't get me wrong, we are straight, but it's not bad to be LGBTQ. It's actually their life, and I respect them as possible. Like, I am not homophobic. Sorry. If you have homophobia, I don't know what to say to you guys. Yeah, this is the other two letters I got. Like, she used to get so sad when she goes to the IT lab, because we participated in one IT competition. So we used to spend a lot of time there. And she gave me this beautiful card saying that, dear sister, at New Year, 2 months കഴിഞ്ഞ marana kollum njan. Like, she was giving me death threats not to forget her when I go from my school. Yeah, we used to be so kiddish. I cried. I remember I cried after this. Like, she gave me this and I was like, it was so sad. Even I gave my mom cards and I said sorry to her. This card I gave to my mom with my sister, and we begged for her forgiveness, and we also drew ourselves. We are such a good girls. Our amma would have been so proud when she saw the card. Okay, there is no name, but it says, my love, let's celebrate your birthday. Okay, so many people consider me as their love. Why? I have no idea. More birthday cards. My god, I have so many birthday cards. Yeah, this is Vivekodayam Boys High Secondary School where I studied. It was the annual day parents, teachers and farewell function. Basically my farewell. So I saved it for cry. Another card, birthday card. A lot of people gave me cards, man. And most of you must be wondering, like, do you not have an autograph? Sadly, I don't. Like, I had a autograph book for my 10th standard, which is, I don't know where. I have no idea where it is. I'm glad that I got, lost it. I don't want to say it. It is a rubbish. In my 12th, I also had an autograph book, which I gave it to my friend Avinash to write, and till now, it's been like 6 years. He didn't return to me. So I think he's writing autobiography in that book. Let him keep it, because even that is full of crap. This is another big special card, birthday card. Okay, this is from Devanand. Talk of the Devil. I got from Devanand. Friend, we go together like popcorn and coke, like egg and yolk. And this has a cute picture of me and Devanand. He's like, you're the best. Even this card is a little big card. I'll show you guys. favorite picture. And he says, "Thanks for everything. You are my best friend." No doubt about it, I'm gonna need more paper. I'm still counting. It's the best, he gets me the best cards, best things. I'm so lucky to have him as my best friend. I don't know why people tell you guys, like, girls and boys cannot be best friends. That's bullshit. You can be. I think this is one of my friend's sister's wedding card. I like the print. Yeah, even I have, yeah, true. Like, this is Ashwin's sisters and this is Ajay's sister's card. Because I like them as my friends, so, like, saved it. And here's this cute card made by my sister. She is like, "A big journey after you're always in my heart." And she drew me and her. This is me and this is her. Okay, and she wrote some things from under cards. And she said, "My sister Adira Pushpangadan," and she sticked this. Do I look like that to you? It looks like this. Taj Mahal card. This is another cute card from Adira KK, I think. Yes. Okay, this is another memory of me and Devanand when we were in +1, +2. I used to wear this specs and I was quite weird back then. I think this card is also from him for my birthday. Yeah, see. He wrote that. I'm getting tears. Happy birthday to my best friend ever, Adira. Bracket Chori, because he calls me that. You are the most supportive friend I ever had. Thanks for being there for me in every good, bad moments in my life. You know me like no one else does, and it's that person in my life who no one else can be. The world is a little bit brighter because of you. He never says this to my face, but he wrote this for me, like. And I must say, I have a lot of good memories with him, a lot of irritating memories with him, but I cannot say that I have a bad memory with him, because even though he's irritating, he takes care of me like amazingly. So boys and girls can be best friends, proven. Your son is getting calls from girls, so he might be having a girlfriend, or your girls are getting a lot of calls from boys, or she might have a boyfriend. It's bullshit. You cannot, stop your kids from falling in love. It's a very natural thing. But your kids can stay as friends. So please understand your kids. This is for all the parents, okay? My parents are past this stage, so they know that boys and girls can be best friends. But there are a lot of parents who is watching this video, so if you think your child is such a loyal kid and are not going to fall in love, or not going to be around boys, or not going to be around girls, and not having any bad habits or whatever, it's all crap. I'm just letting it out to you guys. It's crap. Because every teenager goes to a specific period where she or he might feel frustrated, irritated, having to start crushes and, experiencing new feelings. So it's there. It's gonna be there. So let them have a very, open space, so that even if they have little, crushes or any other kind of feelings, they can come and open up to you. Do not make them feel so frustrated, so that your kids might not tell you the truth and do a lot of things behind your back. I'm not saying I was a very, loyal teenager. I had my own flaws, and my parents know about it, everything now, because after I became an adult, I understood, okay, whatever I did in the past was not actually the great things. So I confronted a lot of things to them. Even they know who I have crushes, who have crushes on me. I have been that person. So because I had the space to open up. So please let your kids have that space. Do not torture them with a lot of things. I just want to say that. Yeah. Okay. So that's it, guys. We come to an end of my little story session where I talked few things about my life, about what I used to say was what I used to consider as memories. And yeah, I don't think this was a complete story session because I rarely talked about things about my life. But if you guys like this, I will come up with videos where I sit and talk to you about my life, about my ambitions, or what happened all these years, like 23 years of life was there to explain. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. I come up with videos every Wednesdays and every Sunday, so do not forget to subscribe and also love me.